Where do I look? Right here?
Right there.
Okay.
Hi guys, welcome to the team call. My friend Whitney is here with me tonight, and we're going to chat about inviting and some different scenarios that will help you get through the message. But before we get started, I just want to say welcome and thank you for being on. If you're a new coach to Team Triceps, my name is Sarah, and I'm so glad that you're here with us. So thank you for investing in yourself and being part of our team call. And if you don't know, Adam and I are traveling in our camper right now, in our fifth wheel, tiny house, RV, whatever you want to call it. And we're here in San Diego because this past weekend we were at the Beachbody Leadership event in Coronado. And we had to park our camper here, and Whitney and her husband Keith came to watch Ozzy, which was awesome. So now they are here for the month with us in their RV, experiencing the same things we're experiencing. So it's been a trip, it's been fun, and we're finally to a place now where we can chill and kind of settle in on our journey. Because Adam and I have been, I think we traveled like 4,500 miles to get down here to San Diego. So it's kind of crazy.
In like three days.
Yeah, right. No, it was like, I don't know, like 3 weeks I think it took us. So yeah, it was a crazy trip. But so we are just excited to kind of get settled in and get back into the routine, and you'll probably be seeing me a little bit more on the team page. So I'm excited to be back. So tonight we're going to talk about inviting. Like I said, I have been talking to a lot of my coaches recently in the past couple weeks, and it seems that everybody is failing to send personal invites out. So for those of you that are on the call, how many of you send out personal invites to people? Like, instead of just posting on Facebook about your groups or about what you're doing, do you actually send out personal messages? And if you do, how many a day do you think that you send out? So everybody says, hey. Hi, Donna. Adam says, Chulawana. Adam, you better have value in your comments if you're going to be on these calls. Okay, so Adria sends messages. That's awesome. So you guys, the more you participate, the more likely you're going to win a gift. And by the way, I have some awesome new hammer and chisel apparel
super cute
that I'm giving away. So we got a really cute new tank that I'm giving away tonight. So yeah, so Kim says occasionally, but not enough. Adria says about 20. Adria, you should be sending more, but I know you just had a baby, so you have an excuse. So, but seriously, you guys, sending out personal invites are where the bread and butter of this business are, because people are not just going to come to you. You have to follow up. You have to send invites. That is how you are going to build your business. So before we jump into this, I just want to tell you guys a little story. So all weekend at Leadership, a few of my friends and fellow leaders at Beachbody were speaking on stage at Leadership, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't know how you do it. Like, I would be so nervous. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. And as I continued to say it to people, I was like, oh, I have like a really big fear of speaking in front of people.
Time to do it.
So I was like, okay, so here's the only way I know how to get over that fear is to do it. And I text Whitney because she had kept inviting me to the Huntington Beach Super Saturday. And I never really committed because I kind of wanted to lay low under the radar so nobody invited me to speak. And I was like, hey, Whit, I'm like, if they need me to speak, I'm available. Like, I can totally speak. And I kind of just put myself up to do it because this weekend was all about getting over your fears. And no matter how much success you have in this business, there are still fears that creep back in. And one quote that really resonated with me from this weekend was about buffalo and cattle. And John Addison, one of our guest speakers, said that buffalo run into a storm. When a storm is coming over them, they run into the storm, and that is to minimize their time in the storm. When cattle see a storm, they run away, and unfortunately that maximizes their time in the storm. So I took that and I said, I've got to run into my fear, and I've got to speak in front of like 400 people at Huntington Beach.
Oh yeah, baby. She's gonna be so good.
So seriously, I'm not exactly happy about it, but I just know that I have to do it. And I tend to do this stuff, just to get over my fear. So if I encourage you guys to do something this week that you're fearful of the most. And if you know what that is, I want you to comment now because I want to keep you accountable, or I want you to put it out to the universe because I want you to keep yourself accountable to make that happen. So no matter where you're at, you're going to have fear, and you're going to always have to find a way to get over that fear. Okay, awesome. Is Mary on your team?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome.
Is that Ramsey? Hi, Ramsey.
Okay, cool. So here we go, guys. Let's jump in. So One thing that we want to drive home that Whitney and I talked about for both of our teams, because her team's on this call as well, is we've got to find like a mission statement or talking about what we do. And I struggle with that. Like I trip up over that. So tell us what you tell people and your, like, what is your outlook on that? Like how you talk to people about what you do?
So I personally am really proud to be a Beachbody coach. So I sometimes just say that I'm a Beachbody coach, but when I say it like badass. Like I'm proud of it. I'm confident behind it. I'm not like, I'm a Beachbody coach. What does that even mean? You know? And another one I go with a lot is I'm an online health and fitness coach, or I just went through IIN, the Integrative Institute for Nutrition. They're actually, I can thank for that. So I go with holistic. I'm a holistic online health coach. Whatever it is for you, however you want to word it, whatever feels good and resonates with you, say that, but say it over and over again. So when somebody asks you, you don't stumble around it. Because if you stumble around it right in the beginning, the whole conversation is just going to take a dump, kind of, right? Because they're like, well, you're not even confident about, you don't even know what you do. So why am I going to join your challenge group or buy that challenge pack or whatever the conversation's leading to?
Okay, so what would you say for people that have a full-time job and do this part-time? Like, would you suggest that they go right in and say that they are a Beachbody coach or that they're a health and fitness coach? Or would you suggest that they say that what they do full-time and then they do this on the side?
I would say both. Like, I don't teach yoga as often as I used to because I've been on the road for 3 months. But I did used to say I'm a yoga instructor and I'm an online health and fitness coach, and I'm a Beachbody coach. So I think both, because you never know, like maybe they're going to relate to what you actually do as your original profession, or
totally
your day life.
Yeah.
So I would absolutely mention both.
Yeah. So like on the road, we've been asked a lot, like, what do you do? And we always say that we're self-employed and that we're virtual fitness trainers or we're virtual like health and fitness coaches. And then as the conversation progresses, I'm mentioning P90X and Insanity and Beachbody, just depending on the conversation. So every conversation is going to be different, but the more you have conversations with people, whether it's online or in person, the better you're going to be at it. I would say that the online is probably easier because you have time to think about what you're saying. But I would suggest that you take some time tonight and write out a few different things that you would like to say about what you do, and maybe Post-it note them in your office or to invite to a challenge group, like a paid challenge group, okay? So this is all going to be done face-to-face and over text or Facebook messaging, like a kind of a combination of both. So hopefully this gives you guys some ideas. If you have questions or whatever, comments, please feel free to post in the chat box. Okay, so first one is you're gonna be meeting me after you've taught a class. So can you first talk about how you get people to your classes and to your fit clubs?
Mm-hmm. So I teach three different ways, I guess. So I teach at a yoga studio. I teach at my house. Well, when I used to have a house, now I'm in an RV, but I'll probably be doing it here at some point.
We need to start doing that.
We need to. It's happening.
Yeah.
So I used to teach at my house in my backyard. Don't be afraid to invite people to your house. I did Shakeology samples after. Awesome way to connect with people. And then as a group, we do a fit club on Tuesday nights. And I will say, don't give up on your fit clubs. When we first started our fit club, I got together with 4 other coaches. We were all on different teams. And there's 4 of us, 5 including me, and it was just the 5 of us for like the first I don't know, 3 months. Now we have over 50 people that come every single week. So
and that's back in Bakersfield.
That's in Bakersfield.
Okay.
So that's one way we do class, and I teach PIO there. Sometimes we do live videos and stuff like that.
So how are you promoting those fit clubs? You were doing an event on Facebook?
We do an event on Facebook. Actually, we just started its own like page because
nice.
It's been getting a little bit bigger. So we do an event and we update it every single week. Sometimes we do like everybody wear pink or everybody wear crazy socks just to keep it fun. Everybody dresses up for Halloween. We're actually having our 2-year anniversary this coming Halloween.
Wow.
So those, it's a little bit different because it's like people that we already know. It's a lot of my already coaches. It's already my customers, stuff like that. But at the end, we always say, connect with the coach that invited you here. We have Shakeology samples afterwards. And those we've usually already connected with them. That's how they found us because it is mostly face. I've done a couple things on Meetup.
Okay.
But like in my yoga class, for example, there are people that like I will advertise on Facebook. I give my schedule at the beginning of the week and say, this week's schedule. Monday I'm here, Tuesday I'm here, and times. And then I also have a PIO Live with Whitney group that anybody that's ever come to my class, I add them to that group. And anytime I do anything in that area live, I post in there. So it's a lot of Facebook.
Okay, so let's go down the scenario. So you posted about a yoga class that you're doing, and you have people in the yoga class that you haven't necessarily connected with on Facebook.
Right.
So you go through the yoga class. What do you say at the end of your live class?
So I always say, if I have a free challenge coming up, I'll mention, if it has to do with it, like if it's yoga, if I have a clean eating challenge coming up or a chakra challenge or a yoga challenge, at the end of the class, I'll say, by the way, if you want to learn a little bit more about the chakras, I have this free group starting on a private Facebook group starting on whatever Monday it is. And in order to be a part of that, find me on Facebook. I'm really easy to find, fb.com/whitney.fenton. And if you have any questions, please come up to me after class, like whether it be about poses, the challenge, where I teach next, whatever.
Okay, so I'm going to come up to you after class. And I'm going to say, I need help with my Warrior 1. So you're going to help me with my Warrior. After we kind of go through that, what are you going to say to me after we have that one-on-one kind of discussion?
So if you have more interest in this, I actually have a chakra challenge coming up. Do you know what the chakras are?
Never heard of them.
Never heard of them. Super cool. If you're into yoga, you'll probably really dig them. And I offer some yoga stuff within them. But it's all about our energy centers throughout our body. Would that be something you'd be interested in?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's connect on Facebook. Do you have your phone or here's my phone? Find yourself.
Oh, okay. Sure. So then you're going to pull up the Facebook app. I'm going to type in my name. Sorry, this is side. So as her prospect, I'm typing in my name. She's going to friend request me. Okay. Yep. So you're handing your phone to someone and say, here's Facebook.
Here's Facebook. Find yourself. And then I say, don't forget to accept me.
Okay.
And then as soon as they accept me, you get that little alert like so-and-so accepted you. Later that day or the next day, I'll send them a message. Hey, it was so good to connect with you.
Hey.
Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, now we're typing. I forgot. We're miming now. Hey, so nice to connect with you the other day. Have you worked on your Warrior 1 a little bit more? Does it feel more comfortable? Always go back to what you connected with the last time. Another thing I do is I stalk their page too. So maybe you didn't have too big of a connection. Maybe it was just over wine and you don't really remember what you talked about. Not in the yoga class. But I would stalk their page, and if I didn't have something to connect about, I would find something within their page to connect with them about. And I start with that first. I don't just say, hey, I'm throwing you in this challenge. You want to start to build that relationship. So, hey, how you doing? Have you worked on that Warrior 1 a little bit more?
Worked on it. Thanks for the great tips.
Are you still interested in that chakra challenge I was talking about? It starts next Monday. I'd really love to add you.
Yeah, it's on Facebook and it's free.
Totally free, and private group on Facebook.
Yeah, sign me up.
Awesome.
I'm all in.
I'll add you.
Okay. So now I'm in your group, and what do you do when people are in your free group? Like, how do you stay connected to people and know because obviously you probably get a lot of people in your free groups. A lot of us do. So what do you look for with the people in your free group that are participating?
Honestly, if you're participating, you're going to get my attention. At the end of the group, whoever signed up, I will go and message at the end. I want their feedback on whether they like the group. I want to let them know about my upcoming challenges and all of that. But really, I spend the most time, I call them my sparklers, the people that are really sparkly in my group. right? So the people that are participating every single day, the one that want to win, I always do some sort of raffle at the end. So the ones that are like gung-ho about getting that raffle, I mean, it could be a Shakeology sample, but it's a prize and they're excited.
Yeah.
So those people definitely, I even start talking to before the challenge group is over and building those relationships further, because that's what I want ultimately, right?
Okay.
I want people that participate.
Okay, so I'm participating. I'm really enjoying this chakras. What are you going to say to me, like during the group or after the group?
So during the group, I'll probably just check in. I don't really push Beachbody or anything like that just yet. I just say, hey, how are you enjoying this? What are you learning? What's your favorite part so far?
Okay.
And you'll say, I'm really digging the heart chakra.
Or yeah, like I learned so much about the heart chakra and this is why maybe I feel this way or I have this or whatever going on.
And that might be an opportunity for me to say, oh, well, what are some of your health and fitness goals?
Okay.
And that could get into the lead way. Yeah. Because even if I'm doing a free challenge that isn't necessarily like clean eating or fitness related, there's some sort of healthy, it's whether mind, body, or soul, like theme behind it. So it can usually lead into that question.
So I'm going to say, you know, I love the heart chakra and like I'm feeling this and I really love how you explain that. And you're going to, and I've had problems with this in the past. And you're going to ask me, what are your other struggles with health and fitness? And maybe I say something like, I just can't seem to find the energy or motivation to do anything or to stay committed to something.
Interesting. So where do you find you fail with that the most?
Just like the daily, just doing it every single day and staying consistent with it.
If I had another group that focused more on daily exercises and meal plans and eating clean, would that be something that would help you?
Totally, yes.
Well, that's awesome because my next challenge coming up is the 21-day fix.
Well, what's the 21-day fix?
I would never just say that, by the way. I would say is a 30-minute. It's a workout routine. It's 30 minutes a day. Is that something? Do you think that's something you could commit to? By the way, we're typing here. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So I could totally commit to 30 minutes a day because that's so. Side note, that's my problem is that I can't commit daily to consistency. So you're saying could you commit
to 30 minutes?
To 30 minutes a day. Okay. Yes, I can totally commit to that.
Okay. And how's your nutrition?
Well, it's okay. I think I struggle with consistency on that too. I know what to eat, but I feel like I just don't do it.
Okay, so if I gave you a meal plan and a really simple formula with some portion-controlled containers, do you think that would help you?
Yeah, that would really help me. I probably eat way too much than I normally should.
That was totally my problem too. When I first got this program, I thought I was super healthy, and I went way overboard on the healthy grains and the fat. So it's a very eye-opening program.
So what were your results with this program?
I completely changed the way I eat. I lost about 10 pounds, and it's just like the one program I can totally stick to time and time again. It's only a 21-day commitment. Isn't that awesome?
That's awesome. So how much is this going to cost me?
It is, and this is where I would list everything that it comes with. So I don't know if you guys want me to go through that, but I would say the workouts, the portion-controlled containers, 30 days of I say superfoods. I don't mention Shakeology yet.
Do you say a superfood shake?
I do.
Okay.
That will replace one meal or snack a day. And then I list like the meal plans and my resources and accountability group that's available 24/7.
Anything that you're offering them, your support, like a grocery list, anything, list it out. That creates the value for that price. Because the price question is going to come up sooner or later. Whether you have to bring it up or I have to bring it up, it's going to come up. Because if I just say, yes, I'm in, you still have to tell me that it's going to cost something.
Actually, if they just say, yes, I'm in, I send them how to do it, and I let them go.
Okay. So and that works?
If I cannot talk about money, that's, like, ideal for me.
Okay. So, okay, and that seems to do okay. Like, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Or one time, I've done this a couple times, which is really fun. They'll say, okay, well, how much is this? And I'll say $1,000. And they'll go, what? I say, just kidding, it's only $140.
Oh my God, I love it!
And then they're like, oh, I could do that, because you give them like a, and then you go back. I've done it like twice, and it's worked both times. So I don't know why I don't do it more often.
Okay, let's see what people are saying. This is so funny. The dreaded question, how much?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's go over, participation in free groups and ideas for free groups. So let's talk about participation for free groups first. Okay. So what do you think? How do you engage people? Like, how do you make them continue to stay on top of the posts and want to continue to do it?
So in the very beginning, I always say that at the end of the group, there's going to be a raffle. And the person that participates the most, every time you participate, your name goes in the raffle. So the more you participate, the more chances you get of winning. And I always have like 3 prizes because I have like 1 grand prize and then.
And you're not really like doing that every time they comment. Do you put their name? No. Okay. Right. I just want to make sure.
So first of all,
you don't have time for that.
No. You know who's done it a lot, and then I'll put their name in like
Yes.
But you'll see the people that should win too.
Yes.
Like
yes.
I'm not saying that it's rigged, but.
Exactly.
Because you want the people that participated to win. You want, like, if you have a person that you think is going to be an amazing coach, I want to send them some swag. If you see someone that's going to be a great challenger, you want to send them.
How do you think I pick the prizes for the team calls?
Yeah.
Who participates?
Who's your shiny?
Who's talking on the team page?
Yeah.
Who do I see as an up-and-comer?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That might be a way I do it. I don't know.
So, yeah.
Okay, no, that's good. That's good. That's good to know.
I'm doing it for my business, so.
Yes, of course. Yes, so that's good. So that's going to keep people engaged. Okay, so what about ideas for free challenge groups? What kind of stuff do you, like, what kind of free groups do you run?
So I have so many written, and I think I've shared them with you before. Yeah. I'll share them with you again if you need to, but we have everything from plank to total body, whatever. But the ones that I really find my niche, which I think is so hard to find for people, especially new coaches. I do things that I'm passionate about. So I'm a yoga instructor. We don't really have yoga and Beachbody, but I'm passionate about it. I understand it really well. I know the benefits of each of the poses. So I wrote up a 21-day yoga challenge. The chakras, I'm so super interested in them. And every time I run that group, I even learn something more about them. And people love that stuff because they're super interested in it also. So what are you passionate about? I mean, do you like to run? Do a free running challenge, do like 100 miles in November or something like that. So like do something
like a book challenge.
I do book challenges.
Any kind of book. It doesn't have to be fitness related or.
No, I'm doing the artist way right now. So every morning we write in morning pages. We have to take ourselves on an artist date every week. We have weekly check-ins on Sunday where we are like, did I do my tasks? Did I do my morning pages every morning? So it's just ways to connect with people and build those relationships. It has to be something you're passionate about, not something that's necessarily clean eating.
So what if Adam wanted to run a free group on how to get started playing the guitar? How could he transition people from guitar playing into Beachbody? Any ideas on that?
Well, for me, it's about building the relationship. So when you're building that relationship, people are following you more, and it's just another way that you have a smaller group that's watching you every single day, and you say, hey, do you want to know what my next challenge is?
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to lead into it necessarily. Okay. It's just like, this is what I have going on next. Okay, we learned how to rock music. Now let's learn how to shake our booties with size.
Love
you
it.
know?
Totally.
So
okay,
yeah.
I love it. So how are you taking the artist way, that's what it's called. Mm-hmm. How are you taking that and kind of transitioning? You're just doing the same thing. Like my next thing is the 21-day fix challenge.
And that one happens to have a lot of my coaches in it, which I think is awesome because it's a way for them to be doing personal development. But yeah, it's just another smaller group for them to have their eyes on me and me telling them what's next.
Okay.
So
do you run a free group and a paid group every month? Is that kind of your...
Yeah. So in the beginning, I did a free challenge every single month without question. Now that I've been doing this for a little while, I do it about every other month.
Okay.
But when you're getting your business going and you're building your contact list and you're trying to get that follow-up list that should be growing nonstop, I was doing free challenges like crazy.
So just meeting people,
inviting people, offering value. Like the more value you can give people for free, when you actually do say it's $140, they're like, oh, I feel like I should have given you that months ago.
$1,000. I love that. I'm totally doing that. That's awesome. Okay, so let's just see if there's any more questions. Mary says she knew it. Okay. Okay, so my mom, Donna, is asking if they're not on Facebook, how do they participate? So I can answer this. There is actually a new challenge group app that is coming out with Beachbody.
Yay!
They're doing a lot of fixes right now. They talked about it at Leadership, and it's coming out in January, which is like an actual app on their phone where they don't have to be on Facebook, and it creates this little community with push notifications. Hey, your coach is checking in with you. It's going to be really great, and I think we're all going to love it. If the person is not on Facebook or does not have the ability to get on the app, you just have to push them, and you just have to tell them what the benefit is of being part of this community and group. So talk about how it's helped you get better results because you've been a part of a community, you've been a part of a group, you've participated. I always tell my challengers, like, you have to participate to get results. If you don't participate, you're not going to get results because you're not adding value to others. You're not a part of something, so you don't feel like you have to confess when you do something bad or when you eat a cookie or whatever, right? Like, and you don't feel like you have this need to share your success if you're not part of the community. So you have to participate to get results. So I just always really drive that home with my people. Like, just get on Facebook. You don't have to be friends with anyone except me. I just want you to be in there to participate and to learn and grow and to be part of a community. So, okay, so let's move on to scenario 2. Scenario 2, we are going to meet on Whitney's like page.
Should we plug your computer in?
Oh, it's good. We'll get this done. We got 20%. We're
okay.
Good. Okay. So, and plus there's no plugs on this pop out.
Okay.
Slide out.
Got
Sorry,
it.
guys. So, okay, here we go. So we're going to meet on Whitney's Facebook page, whether it's a like page or personal page. So yeah, so here we go. So somehow I found you on Facebook and I liked your picture or I commented on your picture. What do you do from there?
So depending on what the post is, usually it's like I'm advertising for some sort of challenge. Okay. So I will respond to them and say, hey, thanks for liking my post. I would like to give you some more information if you're interested. Like, what are some of your health and fitness goals?
So I would say health and fitness goals, I'd like to lose 10 pounds in the next 2 weeks. I'm going on vacation and I need to rock my bikini.
Fun. Where are you going?
I'm going to Cancun.
I love Cancun. I actually almost got married in Cancun.
No way.
No way.
Awesome.
Cool. So that's in 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
That
Can
is
you help me?
Coming up quick. Yes, I can. We got to get you started right away, though.
Okay. So what do we do?
So you will need to order your kit.
Okay, so we're going right into the order.
Well, if it's 2 weeks away, this is when I get nervous.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so now I'm making her nervous. Okay, so let's just say, how about in this case, you just add value and get her results with your clean eating plan, and then when she comes back.
Yeah, we were putting her in a clean eating. Okay, sorry, I was off the script.
This is a no. This is a no at first.
Okay.
Remember?
Okay. Well, I have a clean eating challenge starting on Monday. All you have to do is use my shopping list, go and buy all the groceries, and I will offer you the meal plan and give you some tips and tricks throughout the week.
Awesome.
How does that sound?
That sounds awesome. So it's just a week. Can I do it for 2 weeks right before I leave? Can I do it back to back?
Absolutely. You can. Everything I send you, you can keep. It's yours to keep.
Oh my gosh, awesome. And this is free? Like, I get this for free?
Totally free.
Okay, I'm in. Sign me up.
All
totally.
right. I will add you to the group right now.
Okay, so then I'm in the group. I get results. You're staying in contact with me. Like, what are you going to say to me? Like, go rock your bikini in Cancun?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So have so much fun on your trip. Well, first I always ask them what kind of result they get and what their favorite part of the challenge was.
Okay.
And then, so have fun.
Okay.
And let's keep you on track when you get back.
Okay. So I get back from Cancun and I'm like, okay, Whitney, I just was at an all-inclusive resort and I drank way too much and I ate way too much. So help. I need some serious help right now.
Okay. Well, my next challenge is a 21-day challenge. It's a little more intricate than the last one that I did. It has workouts in addition to clean eating. How does that sound?
That sounds awesome. I need to start working out. I need to start moving.
Okay, good. This is a little bit of everything too. It has some weights, some yoga. What kind of workouts do you like to do?
I mean, I like to lift, but I also like to get a sweat. So I want to feel like I'm working out.
Awesome. Okay, I think this is a great fit for you. 30 minutes a day, something you could work with.
Totally.
Awesome. This program also comes with color-coded containers, which have totally changed my life. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. They keep our portion under control. Is that something that would help you?
Yeah, considering I just was able to eat anything I could eat in Cancun. Anything
Too
I
bad
ever
you didn't bring them on your trip, right?
Too bad.
Okay, great. Well, then all we need to do is get your kit ordered, and the challenge starts next week.
Wait a minute. So I have to order something, and I have to pay for this?
Yes, this one is actually, you have to pay for it. They're DVDs and containers, and you'll also get 30 days of superfoods that we use for a meal or snack every day.
Okay, so I just spent $2,000 in Cancun. There's no way I can swing this. Can I just do your free meal plan again?
You can do whatever you like to do, and maybe I'll follow up with you next month when I have my next challenge going.
Okay.
How does that sound?
That sounds great. I really want to do this, but I just really can't swing it right now.
Okay, well, let me know if some things change. Otherwise, I'll follow up with you in a couple weeks.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. So we're trying to make this realistic, you guys, because not everybody's going to say yes. We're going to say no. And
they might say no like 5 times. Right. Keep following up.
So Whitney's going to put me into her tracker, and she's going to say, okay, this girl just ate her life away in Cancun and needs help. but she also needs money. So I'm just going to pen that, and in 2 weeks, what are you going to say to me?
Hey, how are you doing? How did you try that meal plan again? How did that go for you?
I just can't get focused. Like after Cancun, like I'm in this funk. Like I can't figure it out. I can't get going. So I need something.
Yeah, my accountability groups really help with that. Do you think that you could swing it this time?
I think so. I'm just still worried about the price and the cost of this. Like I just don't know if I can make this work.
What if I told you about the discount program? There's a discount coaching program. You'll still have to pay the original kit fee, but there will be a discount for anything after that, and you actually have the ability to sign people up under you and get your product paid for. Would that be something that would help you a little bit?
That would be cool. So like, give me an example of like, could I make my money back? Like, could I earn my investment back?
Absolutely. If you just help 3 more people, it'll get yours paid for. Basically.
Okay. So let me think about it. So basically this is just, so, you know, hopefully we're going to get that person to sign up. But this is a great way because Whitney was listening to the price objections and that this girl needs money, this girl needs accountability. And if she's going to Cancun, she probably has a lot of fun friends and people that need the same kind of accountability, right? So staying on her with that. Even if she said no again, you're going to continue to follow up and talk to her about the opportunity. Okay.
And sometimes with someone like this, I usually have like a 3-day refresh on hand, or I have something like that on hand. And I'll say, by the way, for the next 2 people that buy challenge packs from me, I'm offering this gift. This is like, especially at the end of the month, if I'm trying to hit a number or something like that. That's the way to do it. Because usually people that have price objections, if they get something for free with it, it makes it like okay in their heads somehow. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. Okay, so let's look at questions. We got a couple questions. So Kim asked, here's a question. If they have liked your page, but you aren't friends, your message goes into their junk folder, right? So do you have to friend request everyone? I constantly struggle with knowing how to balance and separate personal profile and my like page. I mean, that's a great question.
There's a way. So I don't know how to explain it, but I could make a video and send it to you. In your like page, if you like click on their name and drag it up into a new like HTTPS thing, it'll let you message them without being friends with them.
Like a new window.
Yeah, window. Thank you.
No way.
I have the video. I'll send it to you.
Can we try it?
Yeah.
Can I share my screen? I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah, Judd showed me.
Okay. Just don't mind all of my everything that I have up, guys.
And another thing that I do is I just respond to their message.
Oh no, stop.
Something happened.
Like that. Sorry. That's not what I wanted. We'll get a video to you guys. I can't figure it out right now. But one thing that I do, how I get over that is I will just pay. Sometimes Facebook will say this message is going to go into their other box. Pay $1, and I did that. I've done that several times just because I only really do that with people that that I have a good feeling about. I'm not going to do that for everybody, but it doesn't say that for everybody. It only says that
because there's a way you can turn it. Like I've turned it off. So if somebody writes me and I'm not their friend, it won't go in my other file anymore. Because you can turn that off.
Okay. So we'll get that video.
And sometimes I'll do a post about that. Like I'll say, hey, did you guys know about the other folder of Facebook? Like I've written that on my like page a few times. Did you even know about this? Like you're giving some sort of like,
hey, I could have sent you a message and you don't even know it.
Yeah, or other people could have sent you a message like, you don't even know what's over there. Go check that out.
Okay, so Kim, also, I mean, there is definitely going to be a struggle between your personal and your like page. And for me, I built my whole business on my personal page up until probably this year. 2015 is when I really just decided that I'm going all in with my like page, and that's what I use is my like page for everything. I do not message people that have liked my stuff on my like page. I just don't do that, but I think it's a great way to build because I've got a good following where I have people that are coming to me. But back in the day when I was building a little differently before my business has evolved, I would have done that because I think it's a great way to still meet people. So I think it's okay. And just think, you guys, even if it goes into their other message folder and they don't see it, if you are sending out quite a few of those messages, somebody's going to see it. Somebody is going to see it. So, okay, so someone asked, do you ever offer people the option of signing up for the 30-day trial of On Demand?
I do. If I get a no, if I get a hard no, then I say, because if they're not willing to spend $2.99 a week, first of all, if they're not willing to do it for free for 30 days, then what am I going to really do for them, right? If they buy a challenge pack, and if they're not willing to spend $2.99 on themselves a week after that, like really, guys, like what's going on?
Yeah.
So are you even really worth my time right now?
Right.
So I offer, if I get a no, I always offer BOD.
Awesome.
And so, then I get if they sign up for that, I give them a meal plan.
Okay, and one thing,
and they just go on an account of like my ongoing accountability group that has like 150 people in there. They wouldn't go on my like 21-day challenge.
Okay, so one thing that I've done for people that are doing the free trial of BOD is I've created a workout plan where I said, you haven't worked out in 15 years, and I pull all of the workouts that are in BOD and I give them workout 4 days a week. And then like, oh, I've worked out a little bit here and there and I'm ready for a challenge. And then, hey, I already work out, but I need to tone. And then like, I want a challenge. So I have like 4 different plans.
I like that. Share that with me.
So it's like in a PDF. Sure, it's like in a PDF so that I can give that to someone who is trying BOD for the first time, so that they're not going in there and they're lost. Right. And you don't even have to have a PDF that you send to everybody. You could just have it copied and pasted somewhere in your notes, and you could just send it to them. And you could say, oh, you're a beginner. Here's what I would recommend doing in BOD for the next 2 weeks. And then I'll check in with you and see how that's going.
I like that.
So that just to give them
some challenge du jour.
Yeah. Well, that's good too, though.
Bad coach.
That's good too, though. I mean, I think you just have to figure out what works, and especially if someone is brand new. We're running out of battery here. But anyways, okay, real quick, we are gonna meet face to face at Sunday brunch over mimosas and/or Bloody Marys. So
who do you think came up with that one?
Okay, so we meet. So you come up to me, you see me having a mimosa or a Bloody Mary.
Cheers!
Cheers! How are you? I'm good.
What did you order?
I got the brunch.
Hell yeah! Their Benny is amazing. I just start talking at brunch.
I'm gonna be like, okay. And then you're gonna ask like, so where are you from? Like, why are you here? All that stuff. I'm gonna say, I'm from Wisconsin and I'm here on an RV trip.
Are you with your friends and your family?
Just here with my boyfriend.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And my dog.
Yes, thank you. Don't forget about the Aussie bear. Cool. So what do you do?
So can I talk? Well, I guess I don't want to be a Beachbody coach in this scenario. Okay, so I work virtually online for my company because they allowed me to do that and travel around the country.
How cool. I work online too.
No way.
The freedom of that is just amazing, right?
It is amazing, but I feel like I struggle with, Adam, you're the best. Thank you for plugging me in.
You're so pretty.
So I love the freedom, but I also really don't love what I do. It's just nice. The only reason why we like this job is because it gives us the freedom to travel.
What would you like to do instead?
I don't know. I never really thought about it.
Well, what's your mission in life? Like, what do you want to do with your life? Where do you see yourself?
Well, I mean, we just like to travel, and we like to meet people and do fun things and just have a good time. And yeah.
Well, maybe you should follow me on Facebook. Here, find yourself really quick.
Okay.
Here's my Facebook app.
Okay. There I am.
And maybe you like what I do, because I have a freaking blast and my team is amazing, and I'm having a sneak peek in like a week, and maybe that'll be something that you jive with.
Yeah, I would love to learn more about it.
Cool. Another mimosa, please.
Let's get her one. So you guys, wherever this is going, you just meet people, hand them your phone, and find them on Facebook. I would say 90% of the people that you meet are on Facebook. So, and then you write them down. Okay, so then you write them down afterwards, if you remember, if you didn't have too many mimosas. But you're ultimately going to get an alert that so and so
accepted your friend request.
And if you don't see that alert, go into your friends on Facebook and recently added friends, and you can see who your recently added friends are. And when you're also there, you can see the outstanding friend requests that you've sent. So if they haven't accepted your friend request, you'll know that too, because it's listed there as well. But I think the overwhelming point of today is that we need to get out of our comfort zone, and we need to talk to more people, and we need to always have conversations. If you guys are not having conversations, you are not building your business. I have 3 coaches that I'm working with really closely right now, and I've had them do a free group that started on Monday. And I had them invite 100 people last week to start this free group. And one of my coaches said to me, this is a game changer for me because I have 37 people that have said yes. And I've realized that I'm not sending personal invites, that I'm expecting people to come to me. So if that's you, I just want to say that I'm sorry because somehow, somewhere along the way, you slipped through the cracks and I didn't make sure that you had that message. But you have to send messages to people to get them on board, no matter what it is. And Adam says you have to be confident too. Thank you, Adam. That's awesome. But, you know, seriously, you guys, I think that that's a big part of it is you have to be confident. You have to get outside of your shell. One thing that we were told this weekend to do at leadership is to go to our alarm on our phone. So I want everybody to pull up their alarm on their phone. And I want you to create a new alarm. And I want you to name it Be Confident. And I want you to set it in the morning. And I want you to set it in the afternoon. Because you need to have a reminder every day to be confident. You need to have a reminder that you do have value. And you need to have a reminder that you can do this. So being confident is not about faking it till you make it, even though I've said that a million times. What it's really about is the mindset and saying to yourself, I am confident, I am confident. And the constant reminders on your phone that teach you to be confident, because hopefully that confidence that you're instilling in your mindset will help you get out of your comfort zone and go up and cheer somebody that has a mimosa. I mean, the mimosa may help also. But really, it's just about getting out of your comfort zone, you guys, and just talking to people. And so what if they don't respond back? What's going to happen if they don't respond back?
You just got practice. Nothing. Your life's going to go on.
I mean, are you going to die?
Next.
Are you going to die?
I've been told no so many times you're not going to die.
Okay, you're not going to die. I get ignored on a daily. Okay? I get ignored when I send birthday messages. So let's just keep it at that. Like, seriously, so it's not you. It's just the fact that everybody's busy. Timing is not right. Don't take it personally. Don't let it affect your confidence. Don't let one person bring you down and ruin what you want to do with this business, what you want to do to help your family, what you want to do for your future. Don't let one person who gave you no feedback or no response bring it down for you. That's just silliness.
Way silly.
Silly. Don't do that. You are confident, you have value, and you can do this. So promise me that you will send more messages. Do you promise? Do you promise that you will send more messages, that you will connect with more people, that you'll follow up more, that you will invite personally, not just on Facebook? If you promise, I want you to shout it out loud right now.
I promise!
Promise! Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and find who I'm going to give this away to. Who am I going to give this shirt away to? Let's see.
I think it'd look really cute on Adam.
Adam? You think so? You think so? Okay. Let's see. I'm going to send it to my girl, Kim Calabrese.
Woo-woo!
Kim, are you related to Autumn?
I was just going to say that.
I'm just kidding. She's not. She's not.
She probably gets
Go, girl.
that.
Thanks for all your awesome questions and your engagement. I so appreciate you guys being on this call. Hey, Adam was really mad at me because I bought a lot of these at leadership. And he told me that I didn't have enough budget for that. But I said, whatever, you guys deserve them. And we are going to have a lot of bomb team calls coming up. So more of this where they came from. So please continue to get on the team calls. I love you all. Thank you for being on. Thank you for being on. And have an awesome rest of your week. See you guys soon. Bye. Bye.